Hi, it's Alina with Birdnest Cafe, and we're back. Let's talk about jewelry and fun stuff and things like that. I'm going to do a tip on chains for the bales. We're going to start that right off. I don't really have anything planned. I'm not making anything, so we're going to start with that. So we're going to start with this piece right here. This is by Roman. But look at the size of that bale. So I was looking up jewelry on eBay, and I saw that they were putting thin chains on stuff that is meant to have a thicker chain. So I'm just showing you how this won't work. It's not meant to be on a fine chain. So let's try this chain. I don't sell these chains. These chains are for photos. I have a silver one too, a couple of them, because I don't have enough chains, but I have pendants. So this is better, but still not perfect. This is meant to be on a chunky chain. See how big? It's meant to be on a big chunky chain, like this. So when you wear it, it's not the total focus. Okay? That's that one. These are the ones that I saw, because I was looking, I wanted to get some more of these. Notice the bale. They had them on little thin chains, which doesn't matter if I'm looking to buy cameos or pendants like this. This is a Limoges by Wally. Real pretty. But they had them on little chains like this. And the thing is, eventually it will cut off from swinging, rocking. They're not made for thin chains. This one does much better on this. And this is when you pull out stuff like this, they're usually on a rope chain about this size, because that's the right size for the bale. See, it fits right in there. So that's my tip. Make sure the chain matches the bale. Where this little tiny heart is perfect for this fine chain. We'll move that out of the way. Excuse me. I had told you, look, you can see my ring camera. I had bought some of these from Temu. It's kind of like if I buy it and give it a rating, then you don't have to. You don't have to, unless you want to. Thing is, I was looking for these on Etsy, and they had them separated at prices. They would say like 6 of them for such and such a price. And they were all the same ones as these. So I just went to Temu, and I got this whole thing for $10. $10.99, something like that. They're really thin. I like the designs on them, but they're really thin. And what do I use these for? Making assemblage jewelry. So in order for this to be strong enough for me, I would have to glue them to make it stronger. So that way when you add stuff, I don't have anything here. I do. Anyways, if you add stuff, like you want to build stuff on here, let me show you. None of these are going to work. Just telling you right here, because I haven't had anything planned. And yes, there's 4 stones missing. But you can build what you want on here, on top of it, just like it's, you know, a workable piece. And then when you flip it over, it looks nice on the back too. So this one has different ones. We have these crescent ones. Same thing, real thin. That you can use different ways. It's got holes, so you can do it this way, make it a pendant. Put something here. Have little... Oh! I lost my eggs. You can have little danglies. You can even, you know, use it like a moon. These pieces, there's just all kinds of pieces in here. They're just really thin. But there's all kinds of stuff here. As long as you, I feel I need to, I'm looking for hooking them together. This piece here can be used several ways. It could be used, you could put stuff on it. You know, maybe you want something a little bit bigger. You can put that on top. You also don't have to keep this color. You can paint them. But these are also used, if you bend it around something, you can make it into a ring and attach something on top of it. So that's cool. There's a lot of different things in here. I like to use smaller ones on the back of stuff. Let me show you, like with this necklace. I made this for myself a while ago. This was just a broken piece. This is just a single earring, and when I glued it on, I didn't like the back. So I added that so you can't see the ugliness of when I connected it. It just makes it a finished look. As far as buying them anywhere else, I get these at Hobby Lobby. They come in just a couple colors. I had them sitting here. Different colors. These are gunmetal, but this is Hobby Lobby. Remember I said that other place that had 2 names, Hildy and Joe. Actually, this is from Joann's. And their stuff's okay. This is rose gold. I was going to dabble in rose gold. I hate their packaging, though. I don't know why they use this much glue. You can't even just, like, rip it open. You have to just, like, cut the plastic off because there's so much glue. And Joann's is going out of business anyways. But I save. So here's a whole bunch. I saved them. If I see them someplace, here's one in a copper tone. Remember, you don't have to use that color. You can always spray paint. This one's silver. Just different things. Little ones count. Little ones are good for hiding ugliness in the back. There is some little tiny ones in here. I had it all nice and neat until my cat decided to knock it over. But look, there's little fans. Still too thin. I would definitely put them together. But there's all kinds of little cool stuff in here, which is interesting. I just saw this. Where is it? Look at this. Here's somebody's spray painted one. Let me take it out so you can see it better. It's like the same thing, but only bigger. And they spray painted it. And this one's pretty thin too. But see, you can do whatever you want. And that's the fun part, is just trying stuff. And if you sprayed it this color and you don't like it and you think, oh, you know, maybe I should have done black, just spray over it. Nothing's permanent unless you glue it. And glue is a whole different thing. Look at this little cutie. Look at the details. So I'm glad I bought it this way, because if I would have bought it off Etsy, I would have been very disappointed. Especially because it was like 6 for $5 or something like that. For like this size. And here I got all these. So I don't want to say I don't recommend it, because you can use it. Just letting you know that it's thin. Now I need a little bit of help on something because I can't decide. With this stuff. Let me separate them. Now I have this Limoges, and now I can do all kinds of things with it. I'm just kind of figuring out what I want to do and what colors I want to go with. I don't know where my voice is going. So I pulled out some colors. This is green. And when you look at it with this, do you see how it really brings out the green a lot? Now, if I was wanting to bring out the green, I would definitely go with the green. Then I have this. And look, you see how it softened immediately? Softer colors, it kind of ties in the light colors there and the light here. And I have this. These are pearls, they're dyed. I pulled them out for the color. They're kind of a mauve-y color, kind of like the darker color. So it really makes that color kind of pop out. And even the little beads that I have, which isn't showing up very well, but it's that darker color. And this one here is tangled, of course, but I'm not going to entangle it. I like this one because it has these cool little stations. And this one here brings out the gold and the pink. And then this one, this is 2 necklaces combined in one. It has the rosary pearl beads, and then it has these. And that's a softer look. It's also gold. So I'm just trying to decide what color I want to go, what color I want to pop, and I'm interested in what you think, because even these little light pinkies kind of bring out. So You can always use chain like this. Like I would take this bead off and hook it up, and now I have a green chain, although I wouldn't use this one, it's silver, with, and then just make it a necklace. Same thing with this, you could do the same thing. It brings out the lighter colors. I would probably mix this with another chain, make it a little bit stronger since it's thin. Same with this, I would do a double strand with this. This is kind of a weird necklace. It has this short piece that's kind of a choker, and then it has a longer piece. And nobody's wearing long necklaces nowadays. Long necklaces seem to be out for now. But you know it's back. It's going to be scary when I tell you. Tassels. Tassels are back. I'm not going to untangle it. Let's see, it has some interest, and I like it. Let's see, I could also do a double and add pearls. Everything I make is based on like what inspires me, mood. Like when I was watching Bridgerton, that was fun. Spent a lot of time looking at the dresses and the jewelry and the earrings and stuff like that. And noticed a lot of them are the stuff that we call statement pieces. I mean, they weren't even real anything. I think I found, I don't have it here, a necklace that was worn by Mrs. Bridgerton. It had just a little differences, but the rest was the same. So there's that. So this is something I will be working on, not today. And then there is, okay. This was something I was piecing together. I haven't decided what I'm going to do yet. I actually just need to like play with it to decide. This is gold. It's got the leaves on it. You know what? The lighting is just terrible. I just had a light here. Where did I put it? Obviously, I put it somewhere. Anyways, we'll just move on. I do have a light on. That light does absolutely nothing. It's got a Chalcedony stone. It's not gold. It's not marked. Google Lens doesn't pull up anything. I haven't decided if I want to cut off the back or just leave it. I did add a couple jump rings because I was going to start working on it. But see, here's where my dilemma is. It's like, I really like these beads with it. There. I don't know why my screen shows so dark. But it has the same coloring. And then the tan color kind of matches the gold. So I thought about doing something with that. And then maybe I have these kind of champagne-y golden pearls. I didn't want real golden color. I wanted it more soft. I wanted this to be more focused. And then I have these. This has AB on it. This has a little AB on it too, but the difference is these look kind of like watercolor. So I kind of liked that. that look. See how they're all different? I'm a detail girl. I can't help it. So when I get like overwhelmed with something where I can't decide when I should actually just sit down and take things apart, and I have one of those little bead trays where you lay stuff out and look at it. Do I want it to be more chunky? Do I want it to be more delicate? You know, that kind of stuff. So what I normally do is I just put everything in a bag and I come back to it later with fresh eyes. So I have several of these bags where I just put things together and go, I don't know, maybe I need something else. There was something else I was going to show you. Oh yeah, like this is a mistake. This is one of those bags. I don't know what I was thinking when I put this together. I really don't. Because here I even picked out chain. It's like a dark stainless steel looking chain. I took apart, there's a bead, a rhinestone in there. I took apart a bracelet. I have these little silvery colored beads. None of this is silver. And I have this just tells what the mounting is. I have this, which is purple. I don't think I want to do purple and silver. So what you do is you just glue this on. And I decided I don't like the silver like that. I was trying to bring in, you know, silver. And I'm not liking it. Especially because there's like a purple and a mauve. So sometimes it helps because you'll go back and go, I'm not that same person that put this together. I have to think of something else. And that's definitely what's going to happen with this. Because it needs more color and just lots of silver. So, and since I knocked over, the reason why I'm not really working on anything, do I have it here? Yep. It's because I've been working on Easter crafts. I knocked 2 of the eggs down, but I made a bunch of them. So I'll just show you these little eggs. And they're made with clay. And I've painted them kind of a bronze color. And then I went over it with a pearly blue. This one I didn't finish because I was holding it in the middle. So it looks like it has a line. Some of them didn't get finished because I was waiting for them to dry. And some of them I started off with this color and didn't like it. The big ones were too big. Until I figured out the right size. Here's what I'm working on. I'm not really liking the wire, but I'm going to finish this one with the wire. And I just took a bunch of pearl necklaces. I took them apart. So I just grabbed some beads and making a little Easter nest basket type things. And I have 2 types of moss, kind of fill in, make it look a little earthier. So I'm making these to go in my shop for Easter. So I think they're cute. So, oh, before I forget, you guys wanted to see what those necklaces turned out like. Here we go, real quick like. First one, we'll do this one with the Mookanite. I decided to put a gold heart. This one I basically left the same. I just used a new pin that has the little ball on the end because I like it. I took this one apart and added this bead and the little bead on the bottom. I added the same bead here and put a bead cap on. And I like it. Just adds a little bit more color. These are the Mookanite. They are a matte. So there's that one. And then there's this one. Kind of went with Southwestern vibe. I have a little pistol there. I have this one. This had 2 beads. I don't know why this is all twisted. There we go. This had 2 beads, kind of the same. I took it off, kept one. And then I added this little cutie underneath. This is like the focus. This is that Avon. I still like it. And this was that bead I was working on that I cut apart. And then I have this, I guess it's a steer skull. Just kind of wanted a Southwestern look in silver. No real turquoise or anything. And then, because I did break down and order this, it was expensive. It was like $27. But I'm really glad I got it. Because the other one I had made loops this big. I don't know if you can see how big that is. They're huge. And this new one makes loops this big. And I made a golden black little necklace. These were earrings. I only had one. I took this off earrings. I wanted to bring in more black because it was looking really gold, which is fine. I just didn't want it. This was a pendant. It's an old pendant, probably 60s. And this came from an earring. So, but look, see how much smaller and neater? I really like it. It was totally worth the price that I paid because I can make my own rosary chains like this and have my loops the size I want. So, there we go. All done. And yeah, I'm not really working on anything right now. This was the last thing I worked on, was this. So, I think I covered everything I wanted to cover in 30 minutes. So yeah, if you have any questions, if there's something that you would like to see or anything, just let me know. I am like looking for ideas. I will be making some assemblage. I like assemblage. It's fun. But I also like, you know, making stuff like, where'd it go? Did I even show it? This is my second video, so I don't know if I showed it or not. Where is it? I don't know. I'll show you this one. This was a fun piece. This is not going to be for a person who doesn't like things that are not the same on both sides. Not calling anybody out, Marcia. She likes things balanced. I don't know why this just doesn't want. I have too much junk here, honestly. Let's try that. And see if I can get that through there. There we go. I think this got twisted. Nope, it goes that way. It's been a while since I made this. But I just kind of added stuff. This is, you know, one of those earring things. You can use it for anything. This was a brooch that was broken. I added some rose-colored crystals to bring out the rosy colors here too. But because there's also a yellowy color, I added the pearls and the gold tone. And I used earrings. You can tell it's been in a bag for a long time. And I have the clasp down at the front because it's a pretty clasp. So it's an asymmetrical necklace. I like asymmetrical, but then I like, that was my cat knocked off something. This was the necklace I wanted to show too. I look at stuff on Pinterest, but not to copy their ideas. Like this here. I had this ring and I wasn't sure how I wanted to use it. So I was looking on Pinterest and I saw somebody had done something like this, but not quite. I'm still haven't decided if I like this gigantic ring here. But this is Wild Horse Turquoise, which is not really turquoise. I don't know why they call it that. This was a ring I had gotten in a jar or a bag. I took apart a necklace. I used antique bronze to bring out the browns. Yeah, I'm not sure if I like that. I may have to find a different one. These beads here were from a bracelet. These were them too. They had polka dot stripes. This is Wild Horse Turquoise also. I don't know why they call it that. It has a regular name. But I did some bead caps. I did little crystals. Did little brass balls. I took apart the chain. I made spacers. Same on this side. I'm not liking this. It's kind of bugging me. I think I need something more like this. Do you agree? So you can do anything. You can make anything. Just, you know, get in there. Have fun. enjoy making stuff. Things are just like so freaking crazy right now in the world. You gotta find something that brings you joy and happiness and distraction. And this is it for me. So, is making stuff. Because things are just too out of whack. Out of whack. So, there we go. Let me know if you have any questions. If you have an idea which color you liked best here. Whoops, I lost the green one. Let me know that too. Looking for ideas. I think I have an idea which color you guys will like, but let me know. So anyway, stay blessed. Have fun with jewelry. Just have fun. Listen to music and dance. Enjoy life. Take care. Bye-bye.